Hello Internet, my name is Jason Marshall, your scale model artist. Today we're going to continue on with the Moebius Models Battlestar Galactica, and we are going to tackle the space difference between the Gator head and the rest of the body where it should be flush, so be sure to stay tuned. Now here's my first version Galactica. Now this one I also used the creation decals for the armor and the rib detail. These ones were actually pretty clean compared to the ones I've got. Now if you'll notice here, there's an inconsistency. This should be flush, and it's an oversight by Moebius that several modelers have had issue with. For the rebuild Galactica, I did some experimenting, and as you can see, we've got a nice flush fit here, and we just have to fill this joint. Now I apologize because I did not record how I did that, so I'm going to break it down for you. The first thing I did was read up online on how to make the modification, and this piece used to be much taller. I actually measured and took 2 millimeters off on all 3 sides, well 4 sides, pardon me. For that I used a razor saw. It's actually become quite a handy tool. And basically just drew a line and then sawed it very carefully. It wasn't perfect, so I just filed down any high spots and tried to make it as consistent as possible. Now this is where you may run into some differences between a previously built model and a brand new model. There were little ribs here that the Gator head sticks into. I had to remove those because otherwise it would have kept it too high. Shaved down that ridge, try to get it even with the this area here. And as you can see, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Now this is the back of the Gator head. This area was contoured to fit the rest of the hull. I had to trim that out so it would be a better flush fit. And I took this area off and filed it. You may not have to do that. I would suggest not doing this until you have done all the other mods and done your test fitting. Kept the alignment pins. There we go, we got a good fit. Had to do a little bit of work in there as well, just to get a good fit. Some of the ribs had to be filed down, but I would suggest once again, test fit, modify, test fit, modify. Don't take off too much, and then there you go. You'll have a nice flush fit. This area here, where the gap is, we're just going to put in a strip of styrene to fix that up. Well, that's going to wrap up another video for the Battlestar Galactica rebuild. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. I do apologize that I didn't do the best documenting I could on the Gator head modification, but hopefully it gives you enough to make said modification if you tackle this model on your own. Also, I do imagine it'll be a whole lot easier if you're making a new kit rather than working from an old kit. For anyone who is visiting for the first time, I'd very much love to have you subscribe. We're going to keep making, I'm going to keep making, hopefully compelling content that you can connect with, that you can pick a few things up from. And, you know, definitely subscribe. And you can also check out some of my old content. I've got links down below. You can check out the rest of the channel. I'm also available on social media, Facebook, Google+, Twitter. If you have any questions, comments, you can reach me anywhere. I also have some other content there as well, photos, older builds, whatnot. So, once again, thank you for taking time of your day and hanging out, and be sure to keep on building.